Okay, today we're going to review the reading strategy cause and effect. This strategy is especially effective when reading informational text. Cause and effect is the relationship between two things when one thing makes something else happen. Let's look at this sentence. Because the weather was rainy, we had to cancel our picnic. First, let's think about what the cause is. The cause is why something happened. It can also be called the reason or the motive. In the sentence, because of the rainy weather, we had to cancel our picnic. The cause is because of the rainy weather, because this is why we had to cancel the picnic. Now let's talk about effect. What is the effect? The effect is what happened. It can also be called the result or the outcome. In the sentence, because of the rainy weather, we had to cancel our picnic. The effect is we had to cancel our picnic because that's what happened. Let's look at a few more examples. My brother accidentally broke the living room window when he threw his football inside the house. The cause is he threw his football inside the house because that's why the window broke. The effect is my brother accidentally broke the living room window because that is what happened. After running and playing for hours, the puppy fell asleep under the table. The cause is running and playing for hours because that's why the puppy fell asleep. The effect is the puppy fell asleep under the table because that's what happened. We put the cake in the oven to bake after we had mixed all of the ingredients together. The cause is we had mixed all of the ingredients together because that's why we put the cake in the oven. The effect is that we put the cake in the oven to bake because that's what happened. Notice the cause does not always come first in the sentence. Sometimes the effect is first and then the cause. This can be tricky, so keep an eye open for it. Now you're going to practice finding cause and effect on your own. You'll need to go to your StudySync student page. When you open your assignment, you need to go first to the Read tab. This is where you'll be able to read Flesh and Blood So Cheap, The Triangle Fire, and Its Legacy for the second time. As you do your second read today, you are going to make some annotations focusing on cause and effect. Before you get started, make sure that your annotation button is orange. If the button is gray, your annotation tool won't work and you won't be able to make any notes. Once the button is orange, you're ready to go. As you read today, you're going to look for examples of cause and effect. And when you find them, you're going to make annotations. Let's do a couple of examples together in this paragraph. I'm going to start with the second sentence. Flames shot up, igniting the line of hanging paper patterns. In this sentence, the cause is flames shot up. We're going to highlight cause with yellow. After I've picked my color, I'm going to make a quick note explaining how I know this part is the cause. This is why the patterns ignited. The effect in this sentence is igniting the line of hanging paper patterns. We're going to highlight the effect with blue. Once I've picked my color, I'm going to make a quick note explaining how I know this part is the effect. This is what happened. Now I've identified the cause and the effect in this sentence. Let's do one more. Then the line broke and the whole string of burning patterns fell down. In this sentence, then the line broke is the cause. We're going to highlight the cause with yellow and make a quick note. This is why the patterns fell. And the whole string of burning patterns fell down is the effect in this sentence. So we're going to highlight it with blue and make a quick note explaining how we know this part is the effect. The patterns falling is what happened. Now I've identified cause and effect for this sentence. As you read today, you are going to look for 5 examples of cause and effect. 5 sentences where you can separate the cause from the effect. Each time you find a sentence that has cause and effect, you're going to highlight it with yellow and blue just like we did here. Make sure you keep an eye out for sentences that show the effect before the cause. Those can be tricky. Okay, it's time to get started.